Definitely not porn inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in that technicolor ring between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Weekend Herb.
And it's your boy from where am I at right now?
Closet?
Yeah, from your
You're on your
local
way to
broom
Narnia?
closet. Right, I guess so. Witness protection. It's your boy Mr. Petty, aka yeah, your tone. It's all wrong. Stab you in the face with a soldering iron. Because I'm from Kentucky.
You just messed me up with the
It
witness.
was me. Do it.
Okay, it's your girl, the second first lady, checking in for duty. How's everybody doing today?
And I am finally back to grace your screens, to grace everyone's screens all over the place. The hero of the Blerdy community, I am Rickstro.
The hero.
He changed his handle, ladies and gentlemen. He
All self-proclaimed because we never agreed to none of that.
Shut your ass up! Shut up!
Calm
Yeah.
down, sir.
Man wants to feel good. Let him feel good.
In there and voting on that. That's some new shit. Okay, but you got it.
Happy
Oh,
New
you're-
Year, everybody out there in the Blerd Spear. We're happy to see you guys again. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe. We're only doing one live on YouTube today. We're gonna get everything up and running. So if you know anybody who's usually looking for it or they're trying to message and figure out where we at, tell them bring their asses over here to YouTube. But as always, we are Blerds and Whiskey, and we are here to drink and talk shit. So what's everybody drinking today? I had a good Christmas. I had a great Christmas. And my sister Gabrielle, she went to Jamaica for the holiday. She brought me back some Hennessy Pure White. So I'm doing that. And I don't know what to call it, but Mr. Petty actually suggested that I mix some ginger ale, lemon juice, and and let's see. Okay, I don't know what it's called, but it's citrusy, so I like it.
Did you overdo it on the lemon juice?
I did.
He
I did.
always
You
does
can tell.
that.
You can tell.
Oh my God.
You can tell. This is like, oh shit.
Name him Captain Citrus, man. He just be.
Oh man, that's funny as hell. So I went with Johnny Walker, Double Black.
Boy.
Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker and his talent whacker. Okay. All right, Herb.
We wanted to get an endorsement with them. That's dead now. Thanks, Herb. Wow.
This is good shit though. Very smooth.
It's not. It sure is not.
Get you a
Wiggity
big
whack.
bottle. Get you a big bottle of Johnny Wanker so you can jerk in your gherkin.
It's too early. It's too early. First show of the year. Okay, what else you guys drinking?
I made myself a Bacardi rum mojito. Just lemonade. It's just Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I took it all the way back to when I lived in Suitland, off Suitland Road. Yes, I was about that life. If anybody knows who Suitland is. To my favorite wine, the size of your head jug, Carlos Rossi, sangria. I used to keep. Thank you for reminding me, haters, that I used to keep one of each flavor. Yes, I did in the house. And I took it all the way back to this. It's my favorite. If anybody ever had the sangria, you go ahead and get you some. And then because I'm feeling extra ghetto in Section 8 today, I put a little bit of some Taylor port in here. So yeah, it's gonna be a good show.
Quick question. So I don't want to piss you off. First show of the year. I don't want to piss you off, but can I tell a story about you and the wine? It doesn't paint you in a good light, but I won't tell it if you won't let me tell you. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but
I had so many situations back in that Suitland apartment. It was a time. You had to be there. But go ahead, you got it.
So all right, okay. So we used to be roommates, and she had her own room. I had my own room. I had a day bathroom, like you could wash your hands, take crap if you needed to. But the main bathroom was connected to her bedroom. So I had to go take a shower because I'm ready to go to work. I had to go take a shower. And I go to the bathroom to go take the shower in the main bathroom. And Rita's in there. The door's open. She's got a bottle of the sangria in her hand, and she's passed the fuck out. And I'm like, okay, I gotta like, how do Rita, I gotta take a shower. Get out the bathroom using it. She's knocked the fuck out.
That
Knocked
sounds
completely
accurate.
fuck out.
No, that sounds accurate. That definitely
I
sounds
was
like
say, hey,
something
you want to see a dead body?
to add insult to injury. When I went out for my birthday this past weekend, I did the exact same thing. So it sounds accurate. And guess what? I'm gonna do it again. At least I didn't pee in a bit. There you go. Go ahead.
Wow, how low is
Wins
the bar?
A win's a win, I guess. A win's a win.
I'm very,
I
it's
mean,
very low.
I'm having a rum and coke.
That's it.
No, there's a little twist. So everyone knows with this whole inflation thing, everything's all crazy. So when you go to the grocery store, if you find something in a deal, you know, you got to take advantage of the deal when you find it. So Safeway had these Cokes with coffee, buy two, get two free. So that's the twist on a rum and coke, is Coke and coffee and rum. So cheers. This will be fun.
Jesus Christ, he's about to go. But it's just wow.
Yo, RIP that bathroom.
I tested out yesterday and it's fucking fine.
It's gonna be a great show today. Jesus.
All right, so that's our drinks of the week. If you will, Weekend Herb, hit us with the church announcements. Let's go.
Alrighty, so it is award season, and with that being said, the Golden Globes took place this past Tuesday, I believe, and there's some winners that happen to be there that we actually care about. For starters, Angela Bassett won for Wakanda Forever. You had Michelle Yeoh, and I know I'm going to butcher his name. Ke Quan, who was little man from Indiana Jones, won for Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And Quinta Brunson won for Abbott Elementary. And Abbott Elementary also won Best New Comedy, I believe, comedy show as well.
And don't forget William Tyler James also won from Abbott Elementary. By the way, if you're not watching Abbott Elementary, I don't know what the fuck you doing with yourself. Please go out, watch Abbott Elementary. It's hilarious. It hits on everything. The only difference between Abbott Elementary and my job is that they don't have the use of fentanyl by teenagers in it. But other than that, it's a great, outstanding show.
Wait a fucking.
Okay. I was going to say, if you like The Office, you're going to love Elementary because it kind of has that office feel to it, but it's taking place in the elementary school, and your cast is predominantly Black versus predominantly white.
Yeah.
But the way both shows were amazing. So if you like The Office, you're going to love Abbott Elementary. So.
Yeah.
And if you like fentanyl, let me shut up.
If you like fentanyl, holla at me. Hit me on social medias after this.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
It says 38.50. Is that going to be a part of the package?
No, heroes don't display themselves in that way, ma'am.
Oh man. So moving on. Does anybody remember the Popeye's mean kid?
No.
Yes.
No,
So you're talking about. So I'll give you a refresher real quick. I'll catch Cam up. Remember when Lil Terrio was a thing and kill him?
Ooh.
Yeah. So there happened to be another little boy who had a passing resemblance to Lil Terrio, and somebody went up to him and Popeyes with a phone and kept going, "Say ooh, say ooh," and the kid's just holding the cup and looking like, "What the fuck?
What are you doing? What do you want?"
So that kid has then turned into a meme. Go ahead, Herb.
Oh, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. The meme where the heavyset kid is just like,
exactly.
All right.
That
was his name. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I remember. I
No one
thought,
ever cares about memes names. Like who?
no, I thought he was the little kid that was like famous for dancing, right? That's the same little
No,
boy.
You
Bro,
no,
bro.
confused him now too.
he looks like the boy that was famous for dancing. He just looked like him. This is a totally different kid. Those are two totally different little
So
chunky black
he
boys.
got more. He became more famous because he became a meme than the kid that they thought he mistaken
Exactly.
for. Gotcha. That's
Yeah.
Internet
Right.
101.
Isn't that kid like no longer a kid? He should be grown now, right?
He is.
Well,
He actually got an NIL deal, which is a name, image, and likeness deal with Popeyes, the same place where the meme took place at, because he is actually playing college football right now. So, Dennis Colin, congratulations, my man.
He's going to get paid by Popeyes?
yes.
Yeah.
The whole thing is taking place at
Are
Popeyes.
they paying for him to go to school? Because that's what I want to know.
No, so he's a Division II player. They're not paying for him to go to school, but they're giving him money to use his. I believe they put up a billboard with him for it, and it's other campaign coming. They're not paying for him to go to school, but I'm pretty sure that's taking a pretty big chunk. I mean, that's helping towards it. If he's a Division II player, he's not on a scholarship, but they probably got a bunch of like loans and stuff in order, or a bunch of grants that he can take advantage of. Also, there's another kid who is taking advantage of the NIL thing. Up at the University of Nebraska. His full name is the coldest to ever do it, Crawford.
I remember that kid.
This is his name. His
real name is the coldest.
Yes, his name is the coldest.
I believe it's DA apostrophe coldest.
Yes. He has an NIL deal with an air conditioning company in Nebraska. Yeah, this is real shit. This is real shit. So I mean, listen, a lot of people are against the NIL deals and all of this stuff, but listen, college football has been making billions of dollars off the backs of these black boys for years, and now they can profit off of this shit. So I'm all for it.
Well, I'll say, hold on, not to break it down, but speaking from personal experience, I know you. I mean, Rick, out of all my friends, you're the only one I know that's been on 2K games, or you were Madden or 2K. You were definitely
I was on NCAA 2002 and NCAA 2003.
Yeah, I mean, we created ourselves these games. He was actually in the game, but no money.
Yeah, so I heard that they're coming out with another game next year, if I'm not mistaken.
Check then. EA. Sorry.
Oh, hold on. Now's the time to get it off your chest, Rick. I mean, you tell them you give me my greenbacks back.
No, it's fine. I'm moving past it. I'm moving forward with my life.
So, I was on HNIC this past week. We had HNIC.
Hell yeah.
So if you can go and check out the latest episode, we had a great time over there.
And you saw for being a guest again? Like you're better as a guest on those shows than you are here? You did that again, didn't you?
There it goes.
I mean, didn't you? Yeah, he's showing off for the world. Yeah, he's showing off for the world. Bringing out his A game out there.
Where is the palm when you need it? It was very much shady. Like,
I mean, I do it for the brand. What can I say?
But we're on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess we can try to bring it down, but also bring it up at the same time. So Saudi Arabia could be buying WWE.
There's a lot of people that could be buying WWE. That's just a rumor.
Well, I mean, what could this mean for Saudi Arabia? This happen.
Go ahead, Trey, and I clear.
If Saudi, so if for you out there for you people out there who are not familiar, Saudi Arabia, use guys out there. Yeah. I've been drinking. I took a month off. Anyway, it's not exactly the best place for women of wrestling. Like for the first 5 years ago, they wouldn't allow the women to come up to the shows and actually wrestle. And then maybe 3 years later, they allowed them to wrestle in fucking burqas. So
no, they had to wear like t-shirts and
t-shirts
like and sweatpants and long sleeve shirts. Long sleeve shirts, undershirts, t-shirts, and sweatpants. They would just cover head to toe.
Honestly,
Charlotte and Sasha Banks?
Yeah, it was Sasha Banks, and I believe it was Bailey.
Honestly, the stuff that they got them wrestling in now, they all look like dominatrixes because they're all clad in like these skin tight bodysuits and shit. And it's just like,
Right.
wait, I think their wrestling attire might be a little bit better than which I got them wrestling in. But to piggyback off what you're saying, Terry, about Saudi Arabia, it's not the best place for women. It's not the best place for human rights. Period. That's why the Live Golf Tournament can't get a TV deal. But at the same time, I mean, they're still paying these like. Messi just got $299 million a year to come over there and play soccer. Ronaldo got $200 million a year to come over there and play soccer. Also, they're changing a law to suit Ronaldo because Ronaldo isn't married to his girlfriend, but they got kids and he's not getting married. So and it's illegal to live with a woman if you're not married to her. So they're actually changing the law for them. So I mean, they're throwing around a lot of money, but at the same time, it has come out that the whole Saudi Arabia buying the WWE thing, that was just kind of like a jump to conclusions thing. That's not necessarily going to happen now because of, I guess, the backlash that came out when it got out. And so now there are other contenders. There are a lot more different contenders. There's
They gonna change the SmackDown theme song to Punjabi MC.
Yo, shut up. Shut up.
What is the matter with you?
Disney is a contender. Comcast is a contender. Warner Brothers is a contender. And also, Shad Khan is a contender. Who is Shad Khan, you might ask? Shad Khan is the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And also the father of none other than the owner and proprietor of AEW, Tony Khan. So the Khan family is also in the running to possibly buy WWE. Yeah. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
None of this wrestling talk so that you guys can segue to SCW because ew. That's my thoughts. So the purpose of this segue for that, because if it is, let's just segue to that. But that's just me. That's just me.
It's funny you should bring it up, considering that he was passing the mic to me, because I'm also the co-host of Sports Entertainment and Whiskey, SEW, which y'all can catch on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Podbean, etc. Yeah, so for more thoughts and intakes on stuff like that, just check that page out. I'll pop that link in there somewhere, somehow, some way, and do that for y'all. But yeah, just look up Sports Entertainment and Whiskey, SEW. Every Monday, once I get my computer right, every Monday we'll be uploading episodes and get y'all up to date.
We 6 episodes in, so that's fine.
The first 2 episodes was dope as fuck though.
Yeah. Especially as CM Punk versus the Elite.
Yeah.
So, but speaking about that, real quick, just to touch on it real quick. How do you guys, like Rick Stroh was saying, what do you think would happen specifically if the Khans bought WWE? Do you think we would have just another repeat of the McMahon, takeover situation like he did years ago when he took over all the territories in America? Or do you think it'll be a better situation? Do you think it'll grow into a more cohesive wrestling foundation?
Nope. No. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. Tony Khan already bought ROH and did nothing with it. So if he buys WWE, what do you think he's going to do? Nothing with it. He can't handle the talent he has already in AEW. So there we go. All right. Which I said on the second episode of SEW podcast.
Listen. This is so real quick. Another cheap plug. This is going to be our next episode of Sports Entertainment and Whiskey because we're going back and forth about this. Now we can move on.
Yeah. Moving on to better. What's the name? More entertainment. Ant-Man Quantumania trailer just dropped. What were you guys' thoughts on this trailer?
It's I'm excited for it, of course. I love my Marvel content, but I don't think it's going to go the way everybody thinks it's going to go. Whatever the internet is saying that it's going to go. I think that I really truly am hoping. I'm hoping that we get a fucking Marvel reboot because too much stuff has changed. Too many things have been acquired. We got to start over. or we got to start resurrecting people as different characters. I'm sorry. I know it's not a popular opinion, but I'm hoping that this is the stepping stone to getting us to the next repeat or reboot of the series or universe. Yeah.
Like, go ahead.
It's 2023, and I thought I would never be excited about an Ant-Man movie, but here I am, kind of looking forward to an Ant-Man movie. But with we just said previously with Quantumania, I don't know. We saw Loki, we saw the mess of what the Phase 4 is. I'm not really I'm very indifferent about it. I'm like, not that I hated Phase 4, but it's just like so much stuff has already messed up how Phase 4 is supposed to go. I don't know what we're going to be looking for. And sometimes it's kind of exciting. Like, I don't know. Cool. Let's find out. Let's watch the movie and see what happens, as opposed to speculate and make all these false hopes and Mephistos and stuff like that. It's not going to happen.
We do, man. We do.
What you
I swear, if Mephisto pops his head in this fucking movie, your head's going to explode, dude. I'm serious.
I will admit that I was wrong.
Mostly because Rick's probably going to crush your head. But anyway.
Ma'am.
I think Scott's gonna die. I think Kang is gonna murder him. And also, this is my first time that I can honestly say that I like a villain, only because of the actor. You can call me anytime. My number's 301-905.
Stop it.
Hey.
Anytime.
And of course, he likes white meat, so that's not going to work out. Anyway.
Are we sure that he only exclusively likes white meat, or is this just, a hypothesis? I'm just asking.
Hypothesis.
Yeah,
it's a hypothesis, but anyway,
I do because I think Rick pointed this out, and I also brought this up to Teffy on HNIC. The same way that we had the Wanda is the worst shirts, we need to have something for Kang.
We was Kangs.
King Kang.
Kang can get it. That's my shirt.
Take me to the Kang.
I'm not wearing that shit,
bro.
So I'm gonna say this.
A comment section. Jesus Christ.
I feel like there's going to be a subversion of expectations as far as like the trailer goes, because everybody instantly looked at the trailer and saw Kang stomp a mud hole in Scott's helmet, and everybody's just like, everybody's just like, "Oh, Kang is going to kill Scott." I don't necessarily see it that way. I think there will be death. I think there will be some brutal deaths, but I don't think it's who everybody thinks it's going to be. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to justify a black man decimating the whole Marvel universe. No matter what he does, I'm just going to say he's misunderstood. I might even throw in that he is the true hero of this whole multiversal saga, like myself. So you know what I mean? We'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes.
But here's the thing. Speaking of death in Marvel, we did happen to get throughout the break. We got the whole entire what's the name of the Guardians of the Galaxy? Yeah. So, and it looks like a lot of people are gonna die in this show, in this movie. Thoughts on that?
They got to wrap it up. Like I'm still rooting for a reboot. I think everything has got to end with Kang War.
But are you rooting for a reboot because you want everything to reboot and then just start to follow the comic books exactly?
Yeah,
which is not practical because it's never going to happen.
Material.
It's never going to no matter how many reboots, no matter what they do, they're never going to do that. You know that, right?
Never.
Because a lot of that,
dream, damn it.
This shit, but you got to think. So as you would say, you got to think logically here. A lot of this shit from the comics doesn't transition into real media. Can we have a real villain named Fu Manchu running around dressed up like an old Asian dude?
Come on, Trey.
Change him around.
We
did the Mandarin right. We did the Mandarin right.
No, we didn't do the Mandarin right.
He's never been called the Mandarin.
Really quick. Are you trying to Ezra Miller us, Trey? That's how I feel right now. Like, are you? Is that what you're doing to us right now? Because that's That's what I'm getting. Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Well,
We was
not
already
kidnapping
upset about this
Mr.
morning, so
Hills,
now you're
like
trying to upset us
Elliot,
again.
but I'm
Damn.
Mary Allen it trying to reverse this shit or reverse flash this shit, one or the other.
So
It's gotta follow issue 178. Well, this movie sucks. Whatever, Trey.
Never said that. Never said that. I just want them. No. All jokes aside, I do want them to be able to use all the characters that they have, and I want them to be able to use them whatever way they want to use them. I'm not saying I would love to see these panels and pages that I've grown up with turn into reality. Occasionally, we get that. We got an offshoot of that when Cap caught the hammer. We got an offshoot of that when Bane broke Batman's back. I'm accepting of those things. But iconic moments are what I live for. I want to see those made into film.
Bro,
That's what I want to see.
You've gotten a shit ton of iconic moments. Like
I didn't say I didn't. I said I want to see more of those, but we can do more of those now that they have the rights to a lot of the characters.
But you have to let things evolve and keep growing. You will get those moments. You just have to wait for it just a little bit. See, you're the reason why I hope Sony just holds on to the rights of Spider-Man for fucking ever.
Damn it! Why would you speak that shit into existence?
No, people like you are the reason why movies like Morbius exist and why we're getting Craven environmental.
How dare you?
Craven,
how the fuck dare you?
And why we're getting Craven the Environmental Protector movie coming out.
Okay, so you're saying that Sony is a troll, and so is Mr. Proper. Mr. Proper trolling.
I don't have any control.
No. Sony, no. So Sony's the troll and Proper's the victim.
I've never paid, with the exception of course, I did have to go see Venom. But yeah, I don't pay for
it. Yeah, you did. You went and saw Maximum Carnage. You paid for it twice. I know what you did.
I did not pay for that shit twice. No, I didn't. No,
I know what you did.
Now, who was the person that went to go and see Morbius twice? Who was that? Somebody went to go see Morbius twice. I could have sworn.
Has anybody seen Morbius?
I've seen it once.
That shit's on Netflix. That shit is on Netflix, and I haven't even. I've scrolled past it so fast.
Who was the person that saw Black Adam twice? Because I know for a fact somebody saw Black Adam twice.
I did.
But somebody say that he's the troll.
No, so we talking about totally different companies.
Seriously?
We talking about totally different companies. You connecting A's to B's and shit. Nope. Two different companies.
My screenshot that. Did she freeze?
Oh, I thought it was just me this whole time. I'm like, man, I got really bad internet. I ain't saying nothing.
But in some somber news, we want to send our thoughts and prayers out to Jeremy Renner. He got into a accident last month, and unfortunately, he will be getting his leg amputated. So we want to send our thoughts and prayers out to him.
I mean, has that been official yet? Because there's been talks that it's looking like it's most likely that it's going to happen, but they actually haven't gone through that or conceded to that procedure just yet, due to his nature of his injuries.
Yeah, no, they haven't. They haven't confirmed it yet. So
yeah,
it's on the table.
Yeah.
So
I'm just trying to be clear about before we start spreading misinformation. Just want to be very clear about stuff.
So it's just to try to kind of be a little dark with this. I'm sorry, but we had a little bit of a conversation in our pre-show, and I asked the question, and people had various opinions about this. Can he still be Hawkeye if he gets his leg amputated?
You can do a lot with CGI.
I was like, does he need his legs to shoot an arrow?
Green screen. Green screen.
Based on the nature of Hawkeye being so who remembers Hawkeye origin? Where did he came from? He was what? He was
a circus.
Exactly. He was a circus
of crime.
He was an acrobat.
Everything that it needs to be.
Hey, look, Green Arrow had one arm in Batman versus Superman in the future.
So hold on. I have an idea, right? What if they push Echo back 2 years, right? And they reshoot it. But the whole thing about Echo is her and Hawkeye mending the fences, and she teaches Hawkeye how to be a top tier fighter and acrobat with a prosthetic because Maya has a prosthetic leg. So, I mean, what if we do that?
That actually works. That actually could work.
But damn, like,
That actually works. That tracks. That tracks. That tracks.
Or they could like work his injury, into future shows. Like he could have got injured on this shit and also the ability to use the same thing.
So he's a marksman who has, I think, partial hearing loss already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, canonically in the
Because
comics,
in the comics, I believe he knows sign language. He's actually been deaf a whole time, but no one's really noticed it.
yeah.
That was also during I believe that was the Matt Fraction era of his, which is what the show was based off of. So yeah, a prosthetic leg would go well with his character development.
Well, we can make him a wheelchair that is like a transformer, right? And like converts into legs.
Well, they don't have Tony Stark to make anything, so I guess it would either be Justin Hammer or maybe
Riri.
They got
Riri can do it.
They got Shuri can do it.
Oh yeah, Shuri. Shuri's the new tech guru. Or he can, or they can, or Doctor Strange could, take him to the magic temple place and give him his magic legs or something.
I mean, they gave the arm. So
it worked with the other guy, the guy who played, who was like paraplegic. Then he was playing basketball like 3 years later.
Yeah, then Mordo shows up and rips that shit off.
Yeah, okay. So what's stopping him from? So it's magic. Put the magic back in.
That works too. Like he could just like that.
Arm, they can go ahead and give. They can give Hawkeye a leg.
Oh God. Okay. All right. I had to throw that. I had to throw that out there.
So he's like Autumn Soldier.
Oh my God.
Hey.
I did my best not. I did my best not to say Fall Soldier.
Hey.
Shamika said,
So Groot used part of his arm to become the handle for Stormbreaker. Could Groot use one of his legs to be the prosthetic leg for Hawkeye?
I mean,
if you got nubs, I'm just saying, like how far up did he lose weight? My question. Like,
I don't actually know. We don't know.
Yeah, they haven't said that.
Like kneecap down, is the kneecap on? Like, how does that work?
They haven't released anything as far as like the nature of that injury, so we are speculating.
Can we move on?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Avatar, for some strange reason, made $2 billion and nobody goes to the movies. Well, at least nobody that I know. They made $2 billion. Thoughts?
Hey, comment section. Who has seen Avatar 2? Please comment if you have, because I know no one on the panel has seen it. I haven't seen it. I didn't even see the first one.
The first one was
you didn't see the first one?
Nah, I didn't. I wasn't. I already saw Fern Gully. I didn't need to see Avatar.
Here's the thing.
HBO back when HBO used to play new movies on Friday. That's what I saw the first Avatar.
It is the thing, because I mean, I feel like if your movie depends on the fact that CGI is really top notch, and the actual movie itself is just, it's a shitty movie.
Bro, listen.
That's 80% Marvel.
I know one person that has seen that movie, and every time I've asked him what he enjoyed about it, he can't remember what he enjoyed about it. He's just like, "Oh, I saw it, and visually it was nice." I was like, "Oh, what about the story? Huh?" Well, yeah, some stuff happened. There was an explosion. No, but tell me about the story of the movie, huh? So honestly, I'm not going to see the movie. I'm fucking tired of James Cameron and his constant shit talk. Like he keeps on talking about originals. Like he's like, America wants original stories and they want to go to the theaters. Motherfucker, your stories aren't original. You literally stole them, like Cam said. You stole Fern Gully, you stole Pocahontas, and you changed them and made them into whatever this shit show is with people that fuck with their hair. Like, I mean, it's
colonizers.
Yeah, so
now you
like,
get
it's just,
whales and fish.
man,
That's pretty much
yeah,
what it is.
fuck all that. The first one was about earth. The second one was about water. The third one's gonna be about fire. I don't care. I'm not gonna see that one either.
If they fucking do that shit.
So they're trying to be Avatar so bad.
Bro, so that actually is confirmed though. Like the third one is gonna be about fire.
Wow.
So the Fire Nation attacks on the third one.
Like
They
Rick
really
says,
want to be Avatar, huh?
like Rick says all the time. Nobody cares. Moving on. But here's
Colonel Gal
This was
says,
your subject. This was your subject. You brought it up.
Let's just move on. Because we're already 35 minutes in, and this is the last one.
Stop calling the shots. Just do the damn thing.
Yeah. Last of Us is coming on tonight on HBO Max. I'm excited to go. That is
so. Yeah. If you have not played the game Last of Us, good. Watch this shit tonight because I want everybody. If you don't have a TikTok, if you have an Instagram, just record your reactions for this and just store it so you can do it like a compilation because we don't know what's going to happen in this first episode. I'm hoping that the first episode is just like the first 10 minutes of the game. And I want to see people's reactions to this because that shit is visceral. It's going to make you feel. It's going to make you feel your feels. You're going to be all in your feels unless you don't have a fucking heart, horse clock. Anyway,
plus it's Pedro Pascal, and that man just doesn't miss no matter what. Like he was the best part of Wonder Woman 84, and that was like a miracle.
It's gonna ruin you. It's gonna ruin you, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I want everybody to film their reactions, and I want you to send them to me because I'm gonna laugh. It's gonna destroy you.
You know, Rick, just for you, Rick, just for you and for your whole entire IGs and everything and TikToks, I'll record it so you can go ahead and do a side-by-side reaction to it.
He's not gonna do it.
Is this gonna be him going? Ha! The whole time.
Hey, look, we're trying to help the man with his social media. So
thank you, Herb.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
we'll see how this turns out.
That's all for the church announcements.
Thank God.
I don't know. I think this might have been the longest church announcement ever, but okay.
Yeah.
No. We've done long.
It was like 12:45. I remember specifically. It lasted almost the whole episode.
It was 12:50.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's move on to the Todd T, aka the Hot Topics segment. So it's producer lady. Whenever you're ready. My topic for Todd T is about MLK. So like this old because MLK Day tomorrow. And if you guys have been watching Black Twitter, which I'm pretty sure you have, a statue called the Embrace has been revealed in Boston. Mr. Hank Willis, Thomas with the brainchild, this new statue. I'm breaking up.
A little bit, yeah.
I thought it was me this whole time.
We're here. Go ahead.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Should I take okay. So the Embrace was revealed back in Boston, Massachusetts. The creator of the Embrace, Hank Willis Thomas, and Black Twitter has had all of their opinions to it. It's a picture of because I can't see.
You're still broken up.
Yeah.
But I got the gist. So a guy in Boston created a statue called the Embrace, and Black Twitter has been in an uproar about it, I guess.
Because the statue is supposed to be representing Dr. King and Coretta's visit to Boston.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yes.
I'm ready to show. I'm not ready to show. And bear with us, people. There's a little bit of a delay between us getting the picture and you seeing the picture, so we'll be seeing it first. But what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that shit?
Ew! That's a pig.
No! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck!
Exactly. That's what it looks like.
If you want to learn more about this, tune in to Gigazoid tonight at 9 p.m. But anyway, what the fuck is that shit? That's what's supposed to be.
So,
I'm gonna be really King Azor right now. That position is pretty much what Dr. King was trying to embrace with the white and the black. Let me shut up now.
Hey, yo, what the?
I've been in that. Let me shut up. Let me shut up.
God.
so,
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
so I saw that photo. So I saw that photo the moment I woke up this morning. Actually, like I woke up to a notification on my Twitter for some reason, and I saw that shit. That's the most Boston shit I've ever seen. Because for those of you that don't know, Boston is a very, very racist place. Don't care what anybody says. I don't give a fuck if you at me. It is what it is. And how the fuck are you supposed to know without a placard or a big ass banner over it that statue represents Dr. Martin Luther King? So first, you white people kill him, then you steal his message, and now you're just gonna bastardize everything that he fucking stands for.
Okay.
Fuck that
All
fucking
right.
weird ass dick statue that they just put up. Like, that's bullshit. That's bullshit and it needs to be torn down.
About to say, I guarantee the person who made that statue was on January 6th and supports police. It backs the blue.
Okay. All right. So I'm looking at the picture now, and still, like,
That's still that you know how weird that statue is? I grew up with the Awakening. That statue is still weird.
yes.
No.
So there's a picture of Dr. King and Coretta embracing that is from Boston, and I see where he took it from, and he literally just took their arms intertwined in a hug and made a
Why not
statue out
have
of
their
it.
faces? Why not have their fucking
No,
faces?
Or the upper body.
Arms are like together. No, I mean like
No,
Dr. King's arms are literally.
It's just in between. There's a face, you just can't see it.
Bro, listen,
There's a
it is-
face in between. I don't see the face.
It is
There's a
about
face in
it-
between.
listen. It is about de-empowering the message of Dr. King and what he actually stood for. That's why you put up something this fucking ridiculous. It is about taking away from the legacy and actually what it's
I
about.
don't think that was one of Dr. King's favorite activities. That could be something that he
Right,
just saying.
Stop it. Just stop. Just stop.
Man,
I
fuck
can't-
that
I
stupid ass thing.
Back in the comments, there's a photo on the other side from After Glitter on YouTube, Jamaica F. It looks like something's getting embraced and eaten. Facts. I traced all my line from Genocide Circus. I followed Dr. King's philosophy. Ebony Wiggins, very Boston, LOL, After Glitter. That's the weird side of the statue. Yes, it is, because it definitely looks like that. Wait, I thought the guy that made the statue is black from Ebony Wiggins on YouTube.
It's Boston.
Jamaica. It's lazily done. Hug or head. It's still an embrace. Facts, Ebony Wiggins. Because it's Boston and they can't afford it, Genocide Circus. True. Graham Dixon. Don't yuck the yum. My man had an armpit fetish. Wow. Okay. That part, Ebony. I mean, was the guy? Is the guy black who made the statue?
Yes, he's black.
Matter. It's still Boston.
It's still a terrible statue.
When their faces are side by side in the original picture, why would you not include their busts and their
Dude,
embrace?
Jointed arms. That's just on one. Like Dr. King had no chest and it's just his arms connected together, just doing this. It looks fucking weird.
How many times I gotta say it on this show? All skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Facts. I don't like. No, sir, I don't like it. That just got my blood all the way boiling.
No, Graham, you can't get me off my square. I'm not gonna laugh at this shit. Like none of this shit is funny to me. It's not. It's not fucking funny. I want that fucking thing torn down immediately.
Boston, ladies and gentlemen, Boston.
Yeah.
Next subject.
Yep. All right. Moving right along. What else we got?
It is so apparently he is black, but anyway. All skinfolk and kinfolk.
So our topic for today is so many of you may have known or been aware that there has been a lot of turmoil going on the Warner Brothers DCEU side of the game. You know, most of the time we're Team Marvel. It's been very rare that we get a quality film or, well, yeah, we get some TV shows that are good. Anyway, digress. DC has been in turmoil since the fucking beginning. They can't get their shit together. Their artistry is great on the cartoon side of things. Video games, they're usually a hit with one game, Arkham Asylum. But in the movie front, they don't know what the fuck to do. So what do? They decide to hire James Gunn and put him in. They basically needed a Feige, which I think we've said on the show before. They need somebody who's going to be creative control over their cinematic universe going forward. And we've got James Gunn to take it over. I think on one of our last episodes last year, we did mention that he was taking over, as well as Rick, do you remember who the other individual was that was in that position?
Peter Safran. Peter Safran is the one who they put in charge, and Peter Safran actually hired James Gunn. Peter Safran is more the executive in charge of everything, and James Gunn is more in charge of controlling the narrative and pushing all the story and stuff.
The art side and the business side, basically.
Exactly.
So what we've also learned over the last couple of months is that they are doing sweeping changes throughout their cinematic universe. Like they literally brought Henry Cavill, did I say that right? Anyway,
Yeah.
Bringing him in, he stopped doing The Witcher to come back and reprise his role for fucking Black Adam as Superman, Clark Kent, just to say, yeah, we don't want you to do that role anymore. We're going to cast you as somebody else. So they're recasting everybody, is my understanding.
They're not recasting everybody.
They're not recasting.
The
They wanna
asexual
keep-
dolphin.
They're interested in keeping around, I can't say him, Ezra Miller.
Just say
Come
them.
on
It's them.
down. Yeah, they're going to keep
Hey,
them
them.
in their. They're going to keep
Yeah,
them
they
in
stay
that
them.
role as the awkward running Flash.
So here's the thing. I've been saying from the jump, especially after I saw what he did with Suicide Squad, that James Gunn should have been there, Kevin Feige from jump. It finally happened. Cool. He went through. He looked at the direction he wanted to take it in, and as I said before, DC as a comic. So hey, Trey, they're following source material. They're known for rebooting and rehashing stuff. So this might be their movie version of the New 52 or whatever. But I'm just saying that they're known for rebooting, starting all over, rehashing, having some kind of, except for there's not going to be a cataclysmic multi-movie crossover. They're just, hey, let's just reboot, start from fresh, and all right, we messed up. Why continue what's already messed up? So they start over with new. Unfortunately, there's these people's lives that they're messing with, because if I recall, both Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck, and Henry have all had several conferences where they discuss about possibly, if not already pursuing, a lawsuit against DC, or Warner Brothers, I should say, because they were actually contractually obligated to several pictures in their contracts, like at least 10, 5 or 10 films, but they were all, which means they had to turn down other offers for other stuff to make room for the fact that they had a commitment to a 8 to 10 movie deal, only to find out that that movie company is not going to go forth with it. So they're breaking their deal, and now they're over here like they wish them, best of luck in the future endeavors, and they're going to be yeah. So I feel like yes, from a consumer standpoint, it's cool that we get a reboot. We're getting a chance to fix what's been messing up, but also these are people's lives they messing with. Okay, boom,
Yes.
poor millionaires, but these are people's lives. Like you said, he stopped doing The Witcher to do this, and then we get Thor's little brother to do it, and it don't look right, and it's not the same, and I'm not feeling it, and so I'm not even gonna bother.
Or anything.
Nah, nothing.
Also, as another part of this, so everybody saw Black Adam and how that turned out. So apparently, Dwayne kind of talked himself out of continuing on. Apparently, there were meetings that were had with him where he was remember when he was Hollywood Rock and he was on that heel turn. Essentially, he was doing that. He was doing that in meetings with the executive board of Warner Brothers. He was requesting things. He was demanding. He wasn't requesting. Excuse me. He was demanding certain things and making life very uncomfortable for them.
He left.
Yeah.
She's gonna try to come back with the laptop.
And so it made things very, very uncomfortable for them. So they kind of just moved on from him. But also another angle also about this whole thing is Robert Pattinson's Batman will continue on, but he won't be a part of the new continuity. So we're gonna get another Batman. Yay!
We're gonna throw in more Nirvana songs too.
I don't know if they're gonna do Nirvana this time. They might do Trent Reznor songs.
That actually might work for Batman. No, but no, like I said, they're trying something new. Like I said, why continue with stuff that wasn't working? Like we've all been saying that this current DC universe was trash and they need to fix it. Well, the only way they can fix it is starting all over. So who knows exactly what the starting point is? I was a little disappointed when I heard about the whole Matt Reeves Batman not being part of that universe because I thought that would be a really good fresh start. They could use that Batman universe to kind of like reboot stuff. They could have had like a Superman sighting in Batman 2 or something. You know, so they could have used that to their advantage, especially if they're going for a quote unquote younger Superman. So that's something that they were trying to strive for. So I don't see it at all negative, in my opinion.
Just reading the comment section, Graham says, bet 5, the new Batman is black or Puerto Rican.
I mean, if they go for Lucius Fox's son, maybe.
How many black billionaire families that are control of entire cities do you know? Or Puerto Rican families? Like that doesn't work. That Batman has to be a white man. His power, and I will admit this as a Batman fan, is that he has white privilege. It is what it is.
White privilege is
white.
He can be white passing Puerto Rican. Sorry, I'm just putting out there.
There's no way
he could try to do the whole Vin Diesel thing where it's like I don't see color, bro. I can see the bottom half of your face.
I'm interested in this whole since James Gunn is writing this new Superman movie and it's based on a younger Superman. I wonder if he's going to mix a little bit of Brightburn into his whole Superman arc. Like that would make Superman way more interesting for those
like Red Sun, like the Red Sun Superman from like Russia.
Yeah, exactly. Like that
as a standalone movie, or if they do Elsewhere stories. If WB took because Elsewhere's is essentially what Marvel has with the What If series. So
or
what
Ultimate.
if this happened? Or Ultimate. Yeah, well, no, Ultimate was an entire universe, but Elsewhere's is equivalent to What If in Marvel. So if Warner Brothers did that with the Elsewhere stories and made those standalone movies for those characters, that'd be fire. I'd pay.
But they did that with the Joker, but you hated that. That was practically an Elseworld movie.
An Elsewhere story? No, the fuck it wasn't, Cam. No, the fuck it wasn't.
It was an Elseworld movie, and it doesn't. It's not canonically connected with DC, and it was a separate story, and it was just like essentially a what if.
First show of the year, Cam. You almost got me to go off. You almost got me to go to fuck off just there. Good job.
All I'm saying is that what you just said lines up with the Joker movie, and it makes sense now. They have a second Joker movie now.
I thought this shit was wiped out too.
Oh no, that's still happening. That's still happening too. So what you're gonna
give me fucking Batgirl now. Give me the Batgirl movie. What the fuck else are we waiting for? Give me Blue Beetle. Give me Batgirl. All that.
So Blue Beetle is still happening, but you will never see Batgirl ever. You're never gonna see that Batgirl movie. It's gone. It's in the ether.
You still got to keep in mind because the WB Discovery merger where that guy took over, and he was just like, I want no people of color.
Yeah, we're never gonna work ever again.
No, what they should do? They should use Batgirl movie to reboot the Arrowverse on CW.
CW. CW. I would never.
I don't care about it. I mean,
with the musical joke,
because it's bad.
So like I said, I'm still all about the Gunniverse, as us like to call it now, James Gunniverse. I think he does a good job with characters that you don't expect to be good. Like, let's be real, Guardians of the Galaxy, but prior to the movie, nobody even knew who the hell Rocket Raccoon was. No one cared about Star-Lord. I mean,
I don't see me on the screen. I've been sitting here.
Yeah,
I've been chatting y'all, but nobody has said anything.
What happened?
Wait, I hear you now.
Yeah.
Just because I haven't been saying anything, but
okay.
I've been chatting.
Rita's still here, guys. She's still here.
Yeah.
But since you're here, What did you think, Rita? What did you think? What do you think about the Gunniverse deal? Him taking over.
Can the audience hear me, or can y'all only hear me?
Yeah, the audience here still hears you.
Okay. Because my camera's on. Can y'all see me on y'all end? Or
Yes, we can see you.
We see you. The camera does it. The audience doesn't.
Well, continue.
Okay. It feels kind of weird explaining it, so just skip me. It's fine.
Okay. I was trying to stretch for more time.
We don't really need more time. We got 5 minutes.
There we go.
Okay, she just popped up now. No, because what I was trying to say is that I don't see this as a negative. I don't see, like I said, James Gunn has done wonders for characters that we don't care about and made them somewhat relevant. Like a year ago, if I told you, man, Peacemaker's a really good character, you would be like, who the fuck is Peacemaker? Like, y'all didn't, like I said, don't get me wrong. A few of us know other characters, but we don't know, but as far as like popularity, like prior to 2008, no one really cared about Iron Man. If I told you, man, Iron Man is going to be like a pinnacle in the Marvel movie universe, you'd be like, what? The dude in the suit? Like, what?
I would have said, how the fuck can they make the drunk the pinnacle of what they want to do?
Exactly. So yeah, who knows? Maybe, just throwing this out there, maybe he can make Blue Beetle their Iron Man.
Don't do that. No.
Oh, expand.
I'm not even trying to be a dick about it. Just listen. Just listen. You got a young kid, so you got time and availability with him. You got someone who he's got the Spider-Man-esque quality that people can make a whole universe around him as far as like being young and fresh. He's got the technology, he's got the hero worship thing going on. He could be hopeful. You know what I'm saying? There's several things, and like I said, there's several things that he has a lineage to. He has a lineage that he has to look up to, and he can also go out in space and deal with intergalactic stuff too. So it's like you got a lot of stuff and potential that you can work with Blue Beetle, a character who isn't fully developed as far as popularity. I mean, let's be real. How many friends? Y'all are comic book friends. How many comic book fans do you know are super hardcore fans of Blue Beetle?
None. None.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, so you got a chance to take nothing into something, and you have all the ability and leeway without the prestige of 60 years of JSA, JLU, JLA, all these other things, such as a Flash who has 4 different lineages they have to live up to, who's a well-popular character, who's been on CW, who's been in TV shows, who's had movies. But you got a relatively unknown that you can kind of build around and work with.
So I kind of have an idea. I have an idea based upon what you just said, Cam. James Gunn, what he does well is taking ancillary, secondary, third-tier characters and making them popular, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
What if he takes it and frames their whole new outlook on the ideals of these secondary heroes looking up to the Justice League and how they're adjacent to them? No, I'm going even deeper than that. I'm sorry y'all couldn't hear our producer in our headphones, but what if he started with Booster Gold and made it with Booster Gold trying to live up to the standard of being a part of the Justice League and interacting with these other heroes and being and almost being treated like so.
Hold on, sir. For those who don't know, can you expand on that?
I think he was doing it. He was doing that.
I don't know.
All right, so
tell her who Booster Gold is. Tell her who Booster Gold is.
I don't know who Booster Gold is.
So Booster Gold is a secondary character. He's a young man from the future who basically travels back in time and finds all this. This. Essentially, he's like Kang if Kang were an idiot. He comes back in time with all this 31st century technology and is trying to live up to the standard to be a hero because he looked up to the Justice League. Like in his time, the Justice League is these reverend people who people look back with in reverence and the ultimate heroes. And he travels back in time.
Sorry to cut you off because I did cover a character of the week segment about a few years ago with Booster Gold. So I try to post that in the links or whatever. But yeah, I did that back in about 2 years ago, explaining Booster Gold. Yeah, I mean, Rick is pretty much hitting it on point about what he is. Like, Kang the Conqueror, if he was an idiot, is pretty much more on point and could have saved me 3 minutes of talking on the video than I ever could have.
Just real quick, Trey, I'm gonna let you go just after I get this out. Look at what the fuck he did with Peacemaker. Peacemaker was in like 3 comics. Like no one knew who the fuck or cared about who Peacemaker was, and now he's turned him into this whole like cult hero type
household name. And he's not supposed to be a hero. He is the worst of the worst. He is the worst.
He's not even like a. Is he even an anti?
No, he's just a psycho.
So he is a psycho. He would technically be a very bad at his job.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't classify him even as an anti-hero. Is what I'm saying. Like when I was asking the question, it was more rhetorical, not like.
Oh, okay.
Like answer that, but yeah.
John Cena's line was perfect. I don't care how many women, men, and children I have to kill to get this job done. I'm gonna get it done.
I love Peace so much.
Just read the model said real quick.
You said
Booster Gold is
basically a hero if he was terminally online on TikTok and the gram. Facts. But because you said Booster Gold, I love that idea, and the reason why I got excited is because I think the Arrowverse had a Booster Gold played by Turk from Scrubs, and I would love to see that, and then bring in JD from Scrubs and make him Blue Beetle. Because if you don't know, Booster Gold and Blue Beetle become best fucking friends. I would love to see them playing those roles out as Booster Gold and Blue Beetle. Well, I'm talking about, our producer's talking in the air, but I'm talking about the original Blue Beetle. So we have Jaime Reyes and we have Ted Kord. So that's why that's how they should introduce the new Blue Beetle, who's Jaime Reyes, because he has a totally different power set than the original Blue Beetle. But if we bring in the white Ted Kord and then he brings in
Jaime Reyes,
I think that would be awesome. That would be fucking lovely. And then we have that interaction they have. Like they have a commercial out. I don't know where JD is licking a pole or something like that, and he gets stung to
new T-Mobile commercial.
T-Mobile commercial. But yeah, those are the two people I'm talking about as Booster Gold and Blue Beetle, the original Blue, or the second Blue Beetle, because it's been 3. But anyway.
Also, I want Aldous Hodge to continue on as Hawkman because he needs a reprieve from getting his ass kicked for 2 hours in Black Adam. That was bullshit. And cast this nigga to be a punching bag for The Rock.
So he was a jobber.
It was worse than a jobber. Virgil was looking at Black Adam like, damn, nigga, come on, man.
I think that Black Adam would take offense to you calling him a nigga, but that's just me.
You know,
I don't give a damn about Black Adam.
You know what? You're right. I'm talking
about the Dwayne Rock Johnson version of Black Adam.
You're right. My bad. I have to say it the right way. This khaki colored nigga was punching around Aldous Hodge for the whole movie. Khaki ass man. Anyway,
I'm not a hero though. Not a hero.
Welcome back, y'all. Excuse me, Miss Producer. He's only black when it's convenient for him.
Fact.
Can they hear you?
No, they can't hear her. We're only us. So y'all, it's been a great show. We I don't know if we're going to end this, but I am. It's been fun. Welcome back. We will see y'all next week. Same Blerds and Whiskey time. Same Blerds and Whiskey channel. Yes, we are going to chill. If you got any other stuff to say about how badly The Rock is or is not mixed, go ahead and join us in the Discord on The Hangover. We've shared the link several times. If not, we can pop it up in one more time. Like, share, subscribe. Big Herb, take us home.
As always, guys, up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink. Glad to be back, y'all. Love y'all niggas.
Go get y'all one of these.
Do not. You'll be sleeping in the toilet. All right, let's go.
That's Ripple.